Okay, my little temple runners, ready for the next part of our writing and our adventure story. Hopefully, been playing a temple run game a little bit more. You've been getting used to it, the temple run. You've had to think about your plan, and you've got some ideas for your story, so you know who your character is. You've thought about that idol, and you've got your different problems that we've got there. Right then, let's have a look at this next part that we're going to be doing. Today, we're going to be focusing on the idol itself and coming up with some ideas of what the idol looks like, maybe some backstories to the idol, the legend of the idol itself. So we need to be thinking about those bits and pieces. Right, let's get rid of these for the moment and we'll crack on with our work. Let's have a look at the sheet we're going to be using today. Here we go then. So we've got our temple run, we've got our little idol that we're going to be writing about. And the first thing that I'd like you to think about is to come up with a really, really good name for your idol. I've gone for mine for the Chechepian idol of death. Okay, so get some ideas for this. For this, I kind of did a bit of research. I went on and looked up some Aztec gods. I looked up some Mayan gods, some Inca gods, and I chose a few names from those just to help me out. I've kind of adapted it slightly. The Chechepian is a god, but not the god of death. But I couldn't resist it, just to make it sound a bit more dramatic. So try and find a name for your idol. You might need to do a little bit of research on that, but go for it. So mine's gone for the Chechepian, the idol of death. Okay, the next bit I'd like you to think about is what does it look like? We're going to include a bit of description within our story about this idol. So yeah, what does it look like itself? Keep this simple. Do a couple of bullet points. I've gone for, first of all, it's made of solid gold, obviously, with eyes of obsidian. So have a think about what your idol is made of and something to make it stand out and be dramatic there. I put the size of it, 12 inches tall. It's quite tall. There's quite a lot of gold there. I've just used bullet points for that bit. And I've also put what it kind of represents. Rather than describing the idol in detail, I've just gone on to say that it represents Pachmina, the goddess of death. So it's just kind of a representation. So just a few quick notes. That shouldn't take too long. You can use your imagination with that just to tell me what that idol looks like. And then, key, this is going to be the most important bit. I'd like to know a little bit about the history or the legend of the idol. Where does it come from? Which tribe used it? What did they do with it? What was it used for? And also, are there any legends in history about it? So these are the ideas that I've come up with for mine. The first one was that the idol was kept hidden deep in the jungles of Peru. I've also added in that it became a kind of a rite of passage. Young warriors had to brave the deadly traps to stare into the idol's eyes. Only then would they become a true warrior. So I've kind of put some ideas about how it was used in history. And then I've done a little bit of a legend. So it's said that if someone who is not brave, someone who is not a true warrior, if someone who's not worthy looks into the eyes of the idol, then they will die. So those are the ideas that I've got for my idol. Have a think about what you're going to do for your idol. You can either print out the sheet, do the writing on the sheet, or you can copy it up into your book. So your task today, come up with some great ideas for your idols. I want to know what the name of your idol is. I'd like to know what your idol looks like, and tell me a little bit about the history of your idol and maybe a bit of a legend of your idol as well. Okay, I look forward to hearing about them. Best of luck.